Hello everyone and welcome back to more Football Manager 2022. It's the beta, it's Aston Villa, it's Thriller at the Villa. Welcome, it's going really quite well and I'm kind of scared. I said last time after we beat Wolves and we beat Leeds that, surely it can't last forever, surely it will come crashing down, and it did. It did, but just not in the way I was expecting. Let's just put the results from last time on the screen and you can see for yourself it's been brilliant, but also weird. So, immediately after the 2 wins last time, two great performances, we then proceeded to lose 2 games in a row. We got absolutely annihilated 3-0 by Newcastle at St James's Park. We were awful, rubbish, the worst performance of the season. You can see some of the ratings there. Absolutely abysmal. We thoroughly deserved to lose. So I thought, okay, question marks, issues potentially. Our away form at this point is really bad. We haven't actually won a single away game all season except for against Leicester quite early on. We then have to go to Carrow Road to play Norwich, and I think, this is more winnable. Again, no, a 2-0 defeat. We did play considerably better though in this one, and arguably we should have won. We were just kind of a bit unlucky with a lot of things. It was a very even game overall, but we should have got something from it. But 2 away defeats in a row, bit of a concern. But since then, it's been ridiculously good. We then went back to Villa Park for a home game against Southampton. It was just the tonic because we destroyed them 6-1. Yes, 6-1. A first goal for Dennis Zakaria, Leon Bailey scored, and then a brace each from Mings and Ings. The Mings and Ings combination in full effect there. We went to West Ham. It was in 0-0, which is fine. And then it just got weirder and weirder because we beat Liverpool 3-0. We were winning very early on with a penalty from Danny Ings. Leon Bailey made it 2-0 before half-time. Virgil van Dijk got sent off, and then Bertrand Traore wrapped up the points. Liverpool have not lost a game in the Premier League this season, apart from this one. They're top of the league. They're really good. We then played Arsenal away from home, and we won 2-1. I have tweaked the tactic a little bit. We'll talk about that in a minute. 2-1 win against Arsenal. Mings on the score sheet again. We then beat Manchester City 3-0. I was happy with a point. We were looking like it was going to be a point. Tyrone Mings scored. It was given by VAR, and 2 more late goals, again from Danny Ings, gave us another ridiculous win. And then most recently, our biggest away win of the season against Crystal Palace. Danny Ings with a hat-trick. He's a goal machine. He's on fire. It was helped by Wilfried Zaha being sent off, but nevertheless, really very good. And those results have left us in 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd place in the Premier League. We were expected to finish mid-table. We're currently on course for Europe. I think the title was kind of out of the question. That would be pretty ridiculous. It's not just us though, because Leeds are having a very good season as well. So good job we beat them. Spurs having a very bad season, currently in the relegation zone. Nuno's been sacked, and they're not doing very well. But we are on course for Europe, which, as we said last time, bit of a concern perhaps because of our financial situation. It is okay now that both bits are ticked green. As I was kind of expecting, the board just wrote a cheque for £45 million, and that has sort of fixed the FFP European thing, which isn't, it's not an issue because the only sort of issue with it is we don't get a points deduction. We just be banned from playing in Europe next season, which wouldn't normally be a problem because we're not going to be in Europe because we're Aston Villa. But, we might be in Europe next season if this form continues. It is kind of okay. We've got a little bit of wiggle room in terms of what we can do, but it does probably mean we're probably not going to be spending anything in January just to sort of be safe. So can the fantastic form continue today? Well, we've got 2 matches against 2 teams beginning with B, Brentford and Brighton. It's a very alphabetical month, actually. Entirely ABC teams, apart from Man City, kind of ruining everything. But we did beat them 3-0, so that's fine. We'll just see how well we can do. See how well we can do. See how long this can be maintained. Danny Ings is now the top goal scorer in the Premier League. He's got 13 goals. He's 4 clear of Firmino and Jimenez. Well done, Danny. That's going well, isn't it? So, tactically, what have we been doing? Well, for Brentford, we're playing them at home, so we're going to be going with the standard home formation and tactic because that's... I don't want to sort of dwell on it too much, but we've won every single game we've played at home this season, apart from obviously the cup game against Portsmouth. We can't beat a League 2 team, but we can beat Man City. We can beat Liverpool. But so I don't really know what's happening. This is what we're going to be going with at home. This is what we've been using at home. The 2 other systems we've been using in sort of other situations. So this one here, we've been using away from home against teams who are better than us. It's more or less the same, but we are playing on a cautious mentality. So the tempo is slightly lower. the pressing frequency is slightly lower, and we're not counter-pressing at all in this system. And then away from home against teams who are as good as us or worse than us, we're going with this. Again, same shape, more or less the same system, but we are counter-pressing in this one, but the tempo and pressing frequency are both just standard. It worked very well against Crystal Palace. It kind of helped against West Ham. We haven't used it in any other games, so we'll see how it gets on against Brighton. But Brentford at home, first of all, we're going to be going with this. And the team has had a little bit of a switch around as well. Martinez is, of course, going to be in goal. The defence is restored to as you would want. Target is back from injury. He seems to be maintaining his fitness. He's made a huge difference. He is really very good. In fact, we need to just watch this because the second goal against Liverpool was entirely down to him. He picked the ball up in basically by our corner flag, ran down the entire touchline before finding Leon Bailey. This is the second goal of the game. It was a crazy, crazy run. He is a very good left wing back. So that's good. Midfield is also had a bit of a switch around, and Camber is at the base of midfield now instead of Douglas Luiz, doing pretty well. He wants a new contract, which I'm happy to give him. Unfortunately, his agent locked in a promise that he would play in central midfield as a ball-winning midfielder, which he obviously will not be doing because we don't use that and it would destroy everything. So I've just lied to him there. Hopefully, it won't become an issue until the summer, at which point we can maybe just either persuade him to get over it because he's still playing every week, or just sell him. Ahead of him, Zakaria has really cemented this position. He's doing really quite well in the box-to-box role. And then it's Morgan Santon alongside him, which means the biggest switch is that John McGinn is not playing because John McGinn has been terrible all season. And therefore, yeah, he's not in the team. Leon Bailey has been really good on the right-hand side. And Emi Buendia has also cemented a place. Obviously, we've shoved him out on the left-hand side. He's not comfortable there. We've been training him there. He's been getting better. So it's perhaps understandable he hasn't been playing particularly well, but he's now playing quite well. His set pieces are really good, so we kind of need him in the team. And then up front, Danny Ings, he's a goal machine. He scored more goals this season than some players managed in probably 3 seasons put together for me on FM21, so that's good. Okay then, Brentford, we're nearly at the halfway stage, so we've nearly played all the teams. Brentford, looking pretty solid. I love the press officer feedback here. Everyone is very positive about us. Have they left out all the negative comments maybe? I don't know. That would be what I would do. Right, let's try and keep the good run going. We're in a fantastic vein of form. It cannot last forever, but we'll enjoy it while it does. Okay, Brentford already with a bit of possession on the attack. It's obviously going to come to an end today, isn't it? We've just beaten Man City. We've just beaten Liverpool. So we're going to now lose to Brentford and Brighton, and that's going to be that. As we go behind already, Johan Visser with the goal, which is just brilliant, isn't it? What did I say? Just praised us, praised everybody. We've been so good. Everyone's playing well. System's working, and then we just get cut apart by Brentford. Yeah, not great from Martinez, really. Could probably have done better there. But it's fine. It's still time. Plenty of time to get ourselves back in the game. I think this might be the first time we've gone behind at home in the entire season. I can't recall another time. Not great, really. Tony's causing havoc in the defence as well, but now Martinez can sort of look to calm things down. Normally, we like to make a fast start. We definitely haven't today, but we'll see if we can over the rest of the first half. Mings finds Buendia, who's got a bit of a booking, which is... you can't really have a bit of a booking, can you? That's an injury. Anyway, Danny Ings is on the left-hand side. Can he get some support in the box? He can from Bailey. The effort is a bit wayward, though. Seems to be grubbing into the game a little bit, but we're being frustrated by Brentford, and it's them who look the likeliest to score as Pinnock goes close. I need to see some more, really. This is not... We haven't really turned up so far, as we just literally chucked the ball straight at Aitor Fernandez in goal for Brentford now. Don't know what's happened to David Raya, but there we go. Even Tony picks it up brilliantly, lays it off to Janot. We do cut it out, though, from Zakaria, and now we can maybe, hopefully, look to strike Matty Cash down the touchline. Can he do what Matt Targett did on the other side? Can he find a cross? He can. Ings is there. He's missed it, but apparently he's been shoved by Jorgensen, and we might be getting a penalty here. We're checking it. Is it going to be given? It is. It is, and Danny Ings has got the ball at his feet. Can he add to his tally? This will be 14 for the season. He's going to miss it, isn't he? He hasn't missed it, so that's good. That reverse psychology worked. 1-1. Ings with his 14th of the season now. Ings he's 29, so he's kind of in his prime at this point. He's not a long-term investment, but this isn't a long-term save, so it doesn't matter too much, I suppose. Right, this is good. We're back in it. Brentford are not having a very good season. They're down in 16th, so we really should be winning this game. ideally. But at half-time, it's level pegging. I don't like what I just saw from this team, we'll say that. Everyone's motivated, apart from Danny, because he knows I'm not talking to him. He was fine. Right, we might make some tweaks in a minute. We're 16 minutes in. Nothing else seems to be happening. We could go attacking, but a draw's not terrible. I mean, we're not really in a title race, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's certainly time for some changes. Buendia's not having a good game, so El Ghazi can come on. Konsa's also playing terribly as well, which is very odd. So I might bring on Twanzebe. Still nothing else happening. We've got a corner though. Bailey to whip it in, looking for Tyrone Mings. He's found Tyrone Mings. Is it not counting though? Someone offside? I mean, I don't... Who is offside? Because Mings surely isn't offside, because he stands in the same place for every corner routine. He's not offside. It's been given. Good, right? Good. At least we get to see this time. Bailey in. Tyrone Mings. Why is that even a question of offside? I mean, I guess the guy... But he was clearly in front of it. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, we've got the lead. We're going to bring Traore on because Bailey's getting a bit tired, and just kind of see this out. We'll drop things down a little bit in a minute, I think, just in case of any late goals. Into injury time. We've got a highlight, obviously. It's us on the ball, though. Sanson's got it, edge of the area. Plays it in for Ings, and Ings absolutely seals it. We've turned it around. We've wrapped the points up with a nice little bow. It's December. We're getting close to Christmas in this universe. And, well, 3 more points. 3 more points being added to the tally. Good fight back. Good resolve from us. Great balling from Sanson. Ings is never going to miss from there in the form he's in. And we'll just shove Ashley Young up for the final few seconds. It's been a great performance. The character there to come from behind was really, really, really promising. And the clinicalness of Danny Ings once again helping us out. Good fight from Brentford as well. That was a bit of a test for us, I think. A difficult game. What are your thoughts about Leeds lighting up the Premier League this season? What? Why are you asking me? I mean, yes, Leeds are doing very well. They're currently in 4th place. Fantastic effort from Leeds. Great. But we're managing Aston Villa and we're in 3rd. Ask the Spurs manager about it. Why are you asking me? Like, surely what we're doing is even more impressive. I don't know. Anyway, Emi Buendia is suspended now because of that yellow card, which is a bit annoying, but we got options. El Ghazi, of course, can come in. And actually, excitingly, Trezeguet is nearly back from his massive injury, from his cruciate ligament, which is going to be good. He's a good option on that left-hand side, I think. Oh, well, it wouldn't be December in the first season of a new FM save without Pep Guardiola being sacked by Manchester City, and apparently the favourite to take over is Thomas Tuchel. So it just makes huge amounts of sense, doesn't it? Anyway, chance for us to get some more points on the board away at Brighton. This is going to be an opportunity to use the newer system. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go with this one as Brighton are a team we really probably should be beating, but away from home, I don't think we necessarily will, using the regular one, so we'll go with this one instead. Obviously, El Ghazi comes in for the suspended Buendia. Okay, Brighton, interesting to see how their sort of style of play is reflected in the game. Obviously, I like their defence a lot, very good. And the warhorses of Lallana and Welbeck, frequently injured warhorses, up front. Well, half an hour in, we have dominated the stats, dominated the shots on target, but nothing to show for it yet. Not a single highlight until now. Brilliant stuff. Brighton looking to play out from the back to Cucurella down the left-hand side, and we're going to race back to stop him. That'll be good. The press is coming. Not quite as active as normal, but still working quite effectively. Matty Cash intercepts, and now we can counter straight back. Konsa to Nkamba. Sanson, good control from him, stretching the defence and midfield a little bit out to the left-hand side. Good switch of play. Can he play across back in? No, goes shorter to Target, who can hopefully whip it in himself. He is trying to find El Ghazi. He's found El Ghazi in a slightly unorthodox way, but it's 1-0. Well, great work from Sanson to just break through the defence across to the left-hand side. Target whips the ball in, and then Sanchez punches it, misses it, and it just hits El Ghazi and goes in. 1-0. Corner, can we add to it? Bailey whips it in, looking for Mings. It's cleared by Dunk, with his hand, apparently, and it's going to be a penalty again. VAR gives it, and so Danny Ings will take the ball and look to double our lead and continue his fantastic scoring run. Can he get past Robert Sanchez? Well, no, El Ghazi's taken it, and he's scored. El Ghazi does actually have better penalty taking than Ings. So it's a good job he scored, because otherwise I'd be a bit miffed. Fair enough. Yeah, he is a better penalty taker than Ings in terms of the pure numbers. And well, he's delivered again, 2-0. And at half time, it remains 2-0. Good keep it up. We're in some good form. Surely this can't last. Surely it can't last. But it's very fun while it is. Okay, Brighton looking to get a goal back in that would sort of change the complexion of the game. They're working it quite nicely. Welbeck to Murder. And we seem relatively well set to be able to deal with it and strike if we win the ball back. But can they find a way through? Lewis Dunk, can he spray a ball forwards? No, they keep it short, keep it tight. Trying to look for a bit of a space. McAllister finds a way through, just runs through, and he went through everybody there. Turned, simple, ran through the defence, and his effort really should have been stopped by Martinez. That's quite poor goalkeeping, I would say. Yes, it was struck with power. I'm not sure what the defence is doing. Conser just lets him go past. No one gets near him, and then Martinez should easily be stopping that. Surely. That was poor from the normally so reliable Argentine. Corner, though, to maybe add to our lead again. It's cleared this time by Webster, this time without using a hand. Zakaria to the loose ball. Still men in the box if we can find them. Sanson whips it in looking for Bailey. Back to El Ghazi, and El Ghazi makes it 3 and gets himself a hat-trick. It's apparently a perfect hat-trick as well. It took me like 9 months to get that achievement on FM21. We've got it in the first couple of days on this one. Good work from Sanson. Bailey puts it across the goal rather than taking it on himself. Very smart play from the Jamaican. And El Ghazi wraps up his hat-trick in perfect style. Okay, 3-1. I'm feeling a bit more confident, but there's still time to throw it away. There's still obviously time to throw it away as Pascal Gross has a chance. Danny Welbeck scores. It's 3-2. We're checking it. That it could be offside. I don't think he was. I think it was a good move from Brighton. I think it's 3-2. And indeed it is. The goal has been awarded. Good, quick move from Brighton. Gross catches the defence off, and Welbeck. We've not been very good defensively today. I think that's fair to say. 10 minutes to go. Are we going to throw away a win? Are we going to throw away all 3 points? It's another corner. Bailey plays it in, looking for somebody. It's cleared away, but only as far as Zakaria. I thought he was going to take a shot on. Dwells on the ball. He's still got it. Goes to Concert of all people. Whips it in for Ings. And Ings does continue his scoring run. It's 4-2. The goals are plenty. I mean, I promised you a thriller at the Villa. We are at the Amex rather than Villa Park, but we are still, I hope, thrilling you, because I'm having a heart attack every 5 minutes, but it's thrilling to watch. Right, surely that is it. Are there going to be any more twists and turns? I'm going to take El Ghazi off because he is getting quite tired. We'll bring Ollie Watkins on, the rarely used Ollie Watkins. Traore is going to come on for Bailey as well. They're probably the two who get the most tired. And I think Matt Targett as well should probably come off for Ashley Young, given his injury record of late. And yeah, let's just see the game out, shall we? Do a bit of time wasting. Obviously, the tempo's already standard anyway. We'll switch counter pressing off just to preserve a little touch of fitness in the closing few seconds. But it's going to be another win. And another really good win away from home against Brighton. 4-2. I mean, the XG is nice. The shots and shots on target are nice. The performances from many players are nice as well. Defensively, not great. Martinez did not do very well there. Mings as well did not cover himself in too much glory today, but it doesn't matter. 4-2 in the end. 3 points in the end. Another strong test. Another, a game where we had to really dig in, just like against Brentford. And it's another win. And our ridiculous run, continues. And so, with Liverpool and Man United having played their corresponding fixtures, we're 7 points off top, we're 5 points off second, but we're 7 points clear of Leeds in fourth. 7 points clear. We're 11 points above Manchester City as well, in the sort of race for European football. I mean, there's a genuine chance we could qualify for the Champions League in the first season. This is ridiculous. It's the power of Danny Ings, people. The power of Danny Ings. Okay, well, 6 wins in a row. Goodness me, where's this coming from? How is it happening? I don't know, but I do certainly like it, and I'm going to enjoy it, as said, while it lasts, because it's surely not going to last for much longer. So there we are. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next time for some more madness. Probably, maybe January. I mean, we're not going to be spending much money in January, but you never know what could happen. We might get some bids for people that are too good to turn down. So possibly something around Leicester, Everton, Tottenham, something around there perhaps. We shall see, but thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe as well to see how long this ridiculous rich vein of form can continue, and I'll see you next time.